welcome to this high-stakes collision. A game here late in the season featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, both looking to move up big time. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last season's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Side kick. Well, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the catch is made. He'd have been better off dropping it. There's a loss on the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. He'll set up to throw. Bringing
plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tycho made it at 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Robinson. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Pop over the middle. It's Porter. Breaks into the clear. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Oh, boy, Chris, the defensive coordinator goes with the man look on 3rd down, and he chose wrong. This drive is still alive thanks to just an amazing play by this offense, not just to get the
fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Looking downfield. It's Robinson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
How about that one, Chris? The big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. The big guy can move.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The thing I love about this play is the quarterback put this football where only his guy could come up and make a play on it.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a draw to the back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. He's throwing for it on 4th down. It's a quick grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Robinson. And it's caught. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Robinson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stop short of the first down.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that previous play. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
What a beautiful post route right over the top and splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Point after, not quite through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Boy, if I'm a defensive coordinator, you can't leave the middle of the field that wide open. Makes it so easy for the quarterback to read and recognize and get the ball out of his hands for a first down.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a man. And he finds his tight end for the catch. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
They'll try the right here. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
To throw, it's Robinson. Going for his running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. He's found some room at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
1st and 10 play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Extending the play now.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Robinson. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. They'll go hurry up here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. But they were backed up to to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quick pass. The catch is made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he'll run out of bounds. They get a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, with a few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Incompletion sets up a second down. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's looking deep again. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And they'll kick it away here. And he fields it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Toss play, back heads to his right. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Robinson. Looks right and lets it fly. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense back out on the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll run it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Robinson. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense is still clicking.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner is brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. He'll throw it now. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target and hit through as the third down pressure works.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Robinson. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab by the receiver. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
There's a 1st and 10 play. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Robinson. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Pitches to the back.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking to throw. It's Robinson. Escapes the pocket. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown time. They continue to roll up the score. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner finally takes it out of bounds, and then he'll bring it in to the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds. And
looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
The back's got it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Breaks an open space. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
They failed to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Caught by the receiver. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Couldn't quite get to the marker. Just short of it. 4th down now.
He slipped through there, and the defense very fortunate he didn't come up with a 1st down. Now let's see what happens here on this 4th down play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you see your victory.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Touchdown being called back sort of sums up the day for this offense so far. A string of costly mistakes. And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. It would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Bringing pressure. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Quick juke to get free. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
The Wolverines are on the move here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Wolverines line it up with first and goal. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. On the move now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And that run produces a decent gain.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Grinding away with a running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He breaks free. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. just run out the clock in victory formation now. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Get set, get set.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.